The past perfect in Italian explains an action that was already completed before another past action, so it places one past event before another past reference point. In Italian, it's known as trapassato prossimo, meaning past perfect, and it's used to show a sequence between past events, explain background causes in the past, and indicate what was already done at a past moment. In English, the past perfect is made from the past tense of the auxiliary verb to have and a past participle, like saying, I had spoken. In Italian, this tense has the same pattern, which means that it's compound, showing the past of the past. Even so, the structure of the trapassato prossimo is the same as the passato prossimo, so it makes other concepts very simple, like choosing the correct auxiliary verb, conjugating it in the imperfect, and adding a past participle, which can have regular and irregular forms. All of these ideas were shown in previous videos, especially in the simple compound past video, so I would highly recommend watching them before continuing with this lesson, because covering these concepts here is unnecessary. You can simply watch the previous videos again, and the Italian past perfect will make more sense. So, to conjugate verbs in the trapassato prossimo, all we do is use the imperfect of the auxiliary verbs avere or essere. The choice of the auxiliary is exactly the same as in the simple compound past, so structurally, the auxiliary logic is the same, just being in the imperfect. Avevo, avevi, aveva, avevamo, avevate, avevano. Ero, eri, era, eravamo, eravate, erano. These are the conjugations we need to make sentences in the past perfect with past participles, and once again, knowing when to use avere or essere is something I already explained in the compound past video. Past participles are also formed the same way, and agreement rules are identical, where there is no agreement with the subject when using avere, aside from preceding direct object pronouns, but there is agreement with essere. In general, the trapassato prossimo has no new irregularities, because its function is inherited from other tenses that we already know. The only conceptual irregularity is that it almost always depends on another past tense or a temporal connector, like quando, dopo che, appena, già. These keywords define the trapassato prossimo, so they're very useful to know. After learning the system, we can see practical examples that encompass the uses of the Italian past perfect. Avevo già mangiato quando sei arrivato. Era stanco perché aveva lavorato tutto il giorno. Non uscimmo perché aveva piovuto. Era arrivata in anticipo. Erano usciti senza salutare. Overall, this is how the past perfect fully works in Italian. It expresses an action that's completed before another past moment, and therefore it's a compound tense, made from auxiliaries avere and essere and a past participle. Auxiliary choice and agreement rules are identical to the passato prossimo, so this tense is relational, explaining the past of the past.